In this Star Wars Gaming news update video, I will be revealing the next Star Wars game. It's called Star Wars Zero Company, and we have the very first details such as its era, the type of game, its logo, key art, and more. Before we do dive into all of today's news though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates on Star Wars Zero Company. So, following a leak that shared the name of this game last week, Respawn, EA Star Wars, Bit Reactor and Lucasfilm Games have announced the title of the next Star Wars game, and it is Star Wars Zero Company. We will be getting a full unveiling of this game later this week. However, the first details are now out there. EA Star Wars posted this tweet moments ago saying, "Engage in turn-based tactical combat in Star Wars Zero Company. Join us at Star Wars Celebration on April 19th for a panel with Bit Reactor, the main developers of the game, Respawn, who are helping to produce it, alongside Lucasfilm Games, where they will share a world-exclusive first look at the new game." As you can see, it's got a really cool logo and some insanely cool key art. More details have been confirmed via StarWars.com, so in a new article, it states that you are in command of Zero Company during the Clone Wars. This game is set during the Clone Wars, and that will be music to a lot of people's ears. You will also be recruiting an unconventional team of operatives, and you'll be deploying them on missions unlike any other seen in the galaxy far, far away so far. The characters you are seeing on screen right now are just a few of the members of the elite squad Zero Company that you'll take under your command. They also state that this is a single-player, turn-based tactics game, as we all know it would be. Let's take a look at these characters in depth then with a high-resolution image that I did find on EA's website. So, going from left to right, we first have an Umbaran, and he looks pretty cool. He's got what could be maybe a sniper on his back. Then we have a Tognath Jedi, wielding a green lightsaber, but also what might be a second lightsaber on his belt, which is interesting. Then we have a human wearing sort of a traditional sort of maybe scoundrel outlaw jacket or rebellion-esque, even though it is set during the Clone Wars, and he's got a hollow puck with a B-1 battle droid being projected out of it. Moving on, we have a Phase 1 clone trooper with various damage on his armor, so you can see that his shoulder pad is not white, and then he has also got a bunch of scarring and damage on his helmet. That looks really, really cool. And there is also a Mandalorian as well to the right-hand side that has a unique design that I don't think we have sort of seen before. Plus, we do have an astromech droid as well. In my previous video on this game, I did share some leaks where I talked about how they used Bo-Katan and Paz Vizsla, so as well as the Night Owl, so a bunch of Mandalorians plus a Jedi, and then an astromech droid, and all of those probably were placeholders, and we've now got an original cast of characters, and there were also clone troopers involved as well, so it's pretty interesting to see where that game was in 2023 and where it turned out right now. I've said it before in previous videos, but a quick reminder that this Saturday, April 19th, there will be a panel at Star Wars Celebration with Bit Reactor, featuring the studio director and the art director, alongside a producer from Respawn and a couple of Lucasfilm game developers. It will take place at the Galaxy stage at 4:30 Japanese Standard Time, so it will be quite early for most of the world. I am actually excited to share I will be at Star Wars Celebration. I just got invited for something very interesting, which I can't share just yet, but I'm looking forward to this event once again and covering Star Wars Zero Company as it happens. I cannot wait to see this panel in person, and I'll be bringing you all of the coverage from the ground floor, so make sure you do subscribe for content. I'll be sharing everything that goes on at Celebration in relation to games on my channel. In terms of what to expect at this panel, I'm not sure if we will see gameplay, but I do think we will get a cinematic trailer. EA has done this at Celebration multiple times with Jedi Fallen Order, Battlefront 2 and such. Usually Celebration is all about the story of the game, and then a few months later they will do some gameplay stuff, which just makes a lot of sense. That's just sort of where they want to focus Star Wars Celebration. Most Star Wars fans care more about the story than the gameplay at Celebration. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything I've talked about in this video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below. Everything that you think about this reveal is very exciting, and it's cool that we finally actually have something to show off and talk about just ahead of its reveal in just a few days' time. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like to help support the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss any future Star Wars gaming news updates, and of course any videos on this game. If you missed any of my previous videos on this game, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.